Hey, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Darla and Kevin Happy Hour. It's early on Saturday morning for us, probably later in the day for you, possibly, or maybe it's earlier in the morning for you. I don't know. But I want to introduce you to our Chief Fun Officer for our company, and that is Miss Darla McCamey.
Yay.
Take it away, Darla.
Hey, you guys, what are you doing for fun today? We just have to figure out something every day to have fun. We know that many people, if it's not you, it's somebody that you know, has saved up vacation time, saved up sick time, saved up time off for work that's paid. Anyway.
I was just trying to come down to your level.
Yeah, because you're so far ahead of me.
No, not hardly. Probably
So
be down here. There we go.
what I'm saying is it's really great to take a vacation. One of my friends told me, see ya on Friday, she's going to the beach. I'm like, yes, good job. I would love to be going to the beach. So if you can get away on a weekend now with safety things, we want you to be safe, of course. But do something fun. Go out into the mountains where nobody else is and hike or play or do something fun. I saw like you could just have fun with your kids. You know, if you're in the stage of life that you have kids and everybody's like bickering and at their phone and they need their phone and everybody's together but they're on their devices, that's not really like living together. And so recognize those things and say, like, why are my kids like not connected? Why am I not connected with my kids? Then I'm all for devices. They need it. That's what their life is going to be. I'm not saying to like take it away or anything, because that's just another problem. That's no fun. But get together and maybe do a game together on devices, or maybe, you know, figure that out where you're still connecting with them, but you're challenging them in some way and use their device. So I'm not saying that everybody has to put their phone down and talk to each other during dinner. That's always a good idea here and there. But, oh, and Pepper made this show. That's always fun.
Right in the middle of everything.
Do something fun.
And Darla, we have another guest that's joining us too. Christy Perry
Yay,
is joining us. We're going to pull Christy in to our broadcast.
I know Christy is lots of fun.
That's right. So go ahead. Christy, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
We're good.
Great. Glad to have you with us.
We're garage sailing, so me and my kid are out having some ULA family and ULA fun while I'm listening to the broadcast.
See, there you
That's
go.
the way to do it. Get
And
some
it's
work
so
done
with
fun.
ULA.
and have some fun at the same time.
That's right.
I love having a garage sale, but not anymore. But in my life, I have loved it because it's just so fun. You get to meet so many people and, you know, talk about life with them. It's awesome. We should probably do that. We probably need to limit our things in our home and share that with the world. So awesome idea too. So if you all are feeling stuck and you don't know what to do for fun, or your life is just like, oh, I have so much stress. My work is so hard. My family's dysfunctional. My marriage isn't there. I'm just so in debt, but I have to go to this job every day. And it's just like, right? And so, like, how do you get out of that? Because negativity breeds negativity and stress breeds stress. And then you're just like, you work, you go to work, you pay your bills, you come home. I mean, it's like all the same stuff. And so how do you break free from that? Well, and then the other thing is, Kevin and I loved our life, and we were okay. We were okay with our bills. We like our jobs, you know, and our family's great, but we weren't growing. We weren't like seeing the world. We weren't expanding everything, right? We were kind of stuck. So if either
instead
one
of
us
being
are
up here, we were way down here.
So we've kind of raised the bar of our life. So this morning's a Saturday morning, for instance, but we've already been out for a 3-mile walk. We've already got some of our chores going. We're doing this for our fun, love, and we're sharing this with you because it's so important to us. Our lives were great, but now they're fantastic, right? So I think Christy feels that same way. When you're in this community with ULA, when we've partnered with ULA, our life just went to a whole nother level. And I've done a lot of things to be healthy and happy, and that's my thing, to help you get your happy back. That's what I live for. People that see my stuff maybe don't understand it, but it's all about getting your happy back. Let's go.
That's right. So today, we want to show you just briefly the new digital platform that went live this last Monday.
It's
For
so
those
exciting.
few people who were lucky enough to already be ULA certified life coaches or ULA ambassadors. And at this time, any of those people, ULA certified life coaches or ambassadors, can actually enroll you as an ambassador or as a member. And so we're going to show you how easy and how wonderful this goal-crushing process is today and how much fun you can have with it. I'm having so much fun on my computer and on the app on the phone checking off tasks that I get done every day. I'm doing more tasks now than I ever did in the last 2 years just because I get to push that red button. So I'm having so much fun doing that. So we're going to show you a presentation today and go through it real quickly. And if you have questions, you can put those in the comments. We're so glad to talk to you about this later. And if someone else referred you to this broadcast today, another ambassador or another certified coach like Christy, then please get back with them and talk to them. But we're all able to answer your questions and happy to do so. So let's go to our presentation this morning. See if we can get that up.
Hi, Amy. Hi, Joni. Thanks for coming. We're excited for you guys to be here. I know your lives are so busy, but you made it.
That's right.
That's awesome.
So imagine if you could live your life differently.
Get unstuck.
As Darla said, we thought we were living a good life. We had gotten really complacent and we weren't really trying to grow anymore in our lives. And we found out that there was a lot higher bar we could achieve and that we could aspire to. And so living your life differently means not just the same old thing. Maybe you're in a place now where you're bored. Or maybe you're in a place where you have tried and tried and tried to climb mountains or reach new heights in your life, or just live a more full life that feels balanced and growing and has purpose. And if you're in that position where you don't feel that way, then this program is definitely for you. We can definitely attest to that. Go ahead, Darla.
ULA is all about finding yourself, basically. And really, it's good to, I was talking to someone yesterday, and then, she's done her kids. She's been a great wife. She's worked full time. And then she's taking care of elder parents. And she's like, I feel like this time is for me right now. And, when you might not have been on an airplane lately, but when you're on an airplane, they talk about the oxygen mask and the safety for your life, right? And they say if you're with someone that needs extra help, you put your mask on first. And why is that? That's because if you pass out because you don't have oxygen, you can't help your little kid or your elder person that's with you. And so, ladies, specifically ladies, when you go to take care of you, this is when you're going to blossom and your whole family will be better. So it's not selfish at all to come into ULA and take care of you and take this time for you and say, I need to figure me out for once, right? So it's ULA's for everybody from 12 years old to 7,900 years old, whatever. But come into ULA because this framework really helps. It helps you find your purpose. It helps you, and you have your purpose. You have everything you need to do what you're supposed to do in this life. You just have to uncover it with the junk. Like, we got to get the junk out of the way. And that's what ULA helps with. So the framework's proven. There's 43 different countries. There's jillions of people using ULA. And we have a goal in the next 7 years to have 1 billion people on this platform. So this is how powerful it is. It's a movement, you guys. You guys got to come and be with us, okay?
That's right. And if you're following the quotes along the screen that's saying what we're saying, you might notice that ULA is sometimes pronounced LA, and sometimes it's pronounced hula, and sometimes it's pronounced something else. So what we're saying is on the screen, ULA is short for ooh la la.
It's an awesome life.
And when these two guys were trying to figure out what do we call this life that we're living now, because we figured it out, they said, well, it's like the French word, ooh la la. Everything is great and awesome. And so they shortened it to ULA, OOLA. And it's not ULA or it's not OLA, it's just ULA. Okay? So this is Dr. Dave Braun in this 70s VW bus and Dr. Troy standing beside him. And these two guys wrote a book called ULA, Find Balance in an Unbalanced World. And they tried to sell the book, and they sold 47 copies to their family and friends. And then they decided, you know what, we've got to take this framework that has worked for us for 10 or 11 years and helped us be successful, and we've got to take it to the people that don't know about it yet. They're not going to buy the book until they understand what we're about. So they bought this old VW 70s bus, and they started driving it all over the 48 contiguous states. And they have collected these little stickers, as you can see there on the bus, like this. And people write their dreams or their goals on here, and they slap them on the bus. And because they've been to all 48 states, time and time again over the last 8 years or so, there are 27 layers of stickers on that bus and on those surfboards on top of the bus. So these guys are awesome people. They have a heart for people. They love to help other people. The whole reason they're doing this is because they found it useful to them and they wanted to share it with the world.
We got so excited and we saw our life change when we started all of this 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago. We knew ULA like 6 years ago, and we would meet goals here and there, but we went all in last year. And this is Passion, our ULA Dream Bug. And there's about 10 ULA Dream Bugs now. And we're so excited to share this ULA framework with everybody. And so ULA drives, our ULA Passion Bug drives dreams. And so I get to drive this. I have the honor of driving people's dreams around, and it brings my heart. There's some that are super cute. I took it to a 3rd grade class from Colette, is one of our coaches here. We took it to her class, and these 3 little boys, they have stickers on the bug that say that when they grow up, they want to have a pig, a real pig. Now, is that fun or is that fun?
I don't know. I don't want to have a pig in my house.
So there's super cute, fun goals on here. But little kids are just like, I want to do my dance recital. And then we have all kinds of aspirations for what somebody wants to have as a career. Travel, go to Disneyland, take the kids to Disneyland. I mean, there's all kinds of fun dreams on our ULA Bug.
That's right.
And we love it. And there's a whole bunch of serious, heavy on my heart dreams too. So it's for all ranges, but it's really good to have the fun to separate the heavy, you know. And we have a bell, and we ring our bell and our bug. I love driving our bug.
That's right. Every time a bell rings, somebody believes in their dream.
Oh, it's so fun.
That's right. So it's been so easy to get people to put their dreams on stickers over this last year during COVID, when people were, stuck inside, but maybe they could get out a little bit, and we would run into people out in public, and they are more than happy to tell you what their dream is. They want to go to Disneyland. They want to go on vacation. They want to go somewhere else and get out of this past year that we've been going through. And now we're finally coming out of that. So just imagine all the things and how wonderful your life could be if you keep watching.
So we need more stickers. So send us your dreams, and I'll
That's
put
right.
them on the bug for you. So the brand itself, I said, it's in 48 countries, or 43 countries. It's all around the world. This brand is from their top 3 selling books. We also have financial certification to be able to help you get out of debt. We have a foundation that feeds children many, many meals. And with this new platform that we're getting ready to show you, we're going to just have that to be able to give back to others in so many ways. Have you guys ever just had a day where I challenge you just to go do this? It's a Saturday. Give your smile away and see how many times you get it back, and see how good that makes you feel. Well, what if we just raise that bar for more than a smile? What if you raise a compliment to someone and see that might just change their day? It might change their life. It might make a big difference for someone. Say, I see you, right? And so bring someone into ULA can be life-saving. And besides that, it's so much fun. This is, it's going to be really big. It's already this big, and it's going to be amazing. We can't even explain it.
Right.
We're so excited.
So now we're going to show you just a brief introduction of the platform. So I went through this week, and Darla's in the process of going through hers, and we sign on this digital platform. And I have to tell you before that this last year, we've been reading the books, and we've been writing our goals down on 3x5 cards. Okay, so this was really old school, but the framework worked that way. Okay, and now we're going totally digital.
Yay.
Onto desktop, laptop computers, and even an app that's going to be on your phone, so that you can check those tasks off just as soon as you do them every day. So let's go and look at the introduction now. So when you sign in, you get enrolled, the first thing you see is these few questions. And of course, it's trying to help figure out what stage of life are you in and what describes you the best. And, are you currently in a relationship, etc. And so you answer these questions, and this magical system is going to formulate questions for each of the 7 areas of life: fitness, finance, family, field, faith, friends, and of course, most importantly, fun.
Yay.
And you'll go through these questions, and you'll rate yourself how you feel, where you're at right now. So if you were going to go on a trip, like we talked about a minute ago, to go to Disneyland or go to Disney World, you would first, on your phone, you would get out your phone, bring up the map, and there would be a blue dot right there, right? And so you need to find out where you are right now before you can figure out how you can get to Disneyland or Disney World.
Where are you?
That's right. So where are you now? This is what this process is. So you go through these questions, you mark those down, and then it is going to make this wheel for you and show you whether your wheel is in balance or not. Now, when we first did this process on paper, like 2 years ago, our wheels did not look like this. They were, one thing was real low and another thing was kind of high, but there was 3 or 4 that were low. And if you think about that being a tire, that's not going to go anywhere fast. Whereas now it looks a lot more balanced and full because we've been utilizing the framework over the last 2 years to dramatically improve our lives and how we feel about ourselves. So you're going to then, after you get your wheel decided, you know where you are, you're going to decide where you want to go. So the Disneyland that we're talking about is picking and deciding on 21 goals or dreams that you would like to accomplish in this next year. And so that may sound like a lot. Like many of you might have made 1 or 2 resolutions on New Year's before, and then you gave up on those after, 2 weeks because you just couldn't do it anymore. You couldn't keep walking, or you couldn't eat that food, or you wanted that other food so bad, or you couldn't stop spending with the credit card, any of those things. And so you gave up because you set this big goal of getting to Disneyland, but you never figured out the small steps on how to do that. And that's what we're going to get to in step 3. Anyway, but in step 2, you're going to pick 21 goals of things you would like to do in each of these 7 areas. So you can see these are just examples. They certainly don't have to be anything like this for you. You can pick what you want. And then after you pick the 21 goals, you're going to choose one and another until you get to 7. Okay? So you can see that I've selected this one as what I'm going to continue to do over the next 30 days. Then you have your 7 goals that you make here. And what are the small steps? So every day, if I'm going to walk a 5K for 21 days, I've got to walk a 5K on a daily basis. If you want to run a marathon, you may first have to walk around the block a few days in a row, and then 2 blocks, and then a mile, and then 2 miles until you build yourself up for that. So the action steps are so important in making those something you know that you can achieve now. Right? What? You have a comment, darling?
Yes.
What?
Number 6.
Oh, no, I forgot that's on there for, oh my
Really?
goodness, you're not
I
supposed to
know,
know
right?
that. It's supposed to be a surprise.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
When
goodness.
do we get to go?
Well, I haven't booked it yet. See, I've got till October to book it.
Oh,
So
we should work on that.
now the
That's
cat's out of the
exciting.
bag now, Pepper. All right,
I
well
have a
let's
3x5
keep going.
card.
I should have known. You got a 3x5 card?
Yeah,
Oh, you don't have to put that on your list now, do you?
I know.
Oh, darn it. Now that means I got to go somewhere else too, probably. Oh, well.
I'm so
Nothing
excited.
but fun when I'm with Darla.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so again, your daily action steps are something that you know that you can do now. Okay? Make it realistic. Whereas the goals seem unrealistic at this point, your action steps, you're going to know that you can do it. And we're going to build on that on a daily basis or on a weekly basis and monthly basis. Then once you have filled out your questions, you're going to be presented with a dashboard. And this is what I was talking about, where here's your 7 goals. And this is the app or action tracker that you would have on your phone, so that when you have those daily goals, you click on that red button and magical things will happen. Okay? It is just amazing how it feels. And when you do 3 action steps a day and your wheel lights up, then even more magical things happen. And if the more steps you do, the more steps you take, you start to earn badges. So if you like to earn awards and get achievements, this is going to be for you, no doubt about it. And because we're breaking it down into these small bite-sized pieces, you can do it. You can start wherever you are and move towards where you want to go.
I feel like I'm behind if you have 3 days already going.
That's right. You got to get started. Okay, so once you do that process, then you're presented with your breakthrough experience. So then each week for 12 weeks, they're going to deliver you a episode, and I'll show you this in a minute, where you're going to have a video with the ULA guys themselves. So training and coaching directly from Dr. Dave and Dr. Troy, and you're going to be able to receive it from them. Plus, have a download of information that you can use every day that week and instructions on how to process it. So I went through all my goals and answered all those questions. And when it came to this point, you know what they told me? They said, Kevin, you need to have more fun. I said, for crying out loud, I'm having fun. I'm pressing these buttons. I'm having so much fun making these goals. And you say that's not fun? I am having a blast. I work on spreadsheets every day, and I think that is awesome. I just love doing that. I can get lost in there. Isn't that fun, Darla? No? So, evidently, this system is so smart, it knows that I need to let loose a little bit more and have some fun.
It says, see Darla.
That's right. See Darla. And on my video, Dr. Dave actually says, you need to go have more fun. Okay? You're not having enough fun. You're way too focused on one area of your life of work or achievement, and you're not living a balanced life. So I can't wait to see what they have for me next week.
I know what I have for you next week.
So, like we said, the app will be on your phone, and it's going to basically what we showed right here. You can add action steps, and you can also check those action steps off and then see the amazing things that happen there. And I'll show you my real page in just a minute, and you can actually see that at the end. But it's going to actually track all the action steps that everybody all over the world is taking.
Oh, that's cool.
Can you believe that?
That's really
that number
fun.
is just going to start spinning around after a while. So again, we're in the very first few days of this launching, and the whole world doesn't even know about it yet. We don't really announce it to the whole world until July 7th. So you still have an opportunity to be part of this community and take advantage of these tools and this digital platform and the phone app to start your progress towards your goals and towards your dreams. It is so much fun. It's addicting. Trust me. Darla?
So this great community with ULA, we have lots of good, positive people to hang out with and support. And so we give other people support. We feel like we've been mentored and supported as well. It's really great fun. And we're just joking when we're saying, hey, I'm behind. You're not behind. It doesn't even really start till July 7th, but we want you to get in on the ground floor of this, because why not start your new life today? Why do you have to wait till January 1st to set a resolution? Just do it. You know where you need work in your own life. And so come. And being a part of something big is humbling. But it's super fun, you guys, because we all are working on something, and it's safe, and it's easy to say, hey, I'm not doing well in this area. I'm struggling with something. And there's always going to be someone there that's going to help pull you back up and root you on. So, no, I haven't gone through the whole platform yet because I've been busy and I haven't gotten it done yet, but I'm going to do it. And so he's going to be a few days ahead of me. So the only thing that you're competing against is yourself, right?
Right.
So am I better today than I was yesterday? Is my life going one step closer? You might go 3 steps forward and 1 step back. You still went 2 steps forward. So as long as you have that in the path, then that's what you're doing. Okay. So summits, Ulapalooza, we have intimate little groups. We'll have monthly monthly presentations or meetings together to support each other. We'll have an annual Ulapalooza. This year it's in December. It's usually always going to be the first weekend in December, and this year it's in Nashville. We're so excited to go. We haven't been anywhere. So we're going to get to go to Hawaii. We'll invite you guys to come. All right. Anyways, what's next? I'm just so excited about Hawaii. I don't like, you got me.
I've totally distracted her now. So
Yeah.
just enjoy the ride,
Right,
people.
okay.
We're in for a fun show now.
Yeah. So this is for anybody who wants to come be with us. Like, come on, come hang out with us. There's a whole bunch of different people, all different ages. We have a whole teens program. It's great. So if you know that you feel like you could use some personal development, if you would like to have a little bit of extra income, this is for you. If you're already a pro and you already have a coaching business and you are just not getting enough for your day, this is like a catalyst that will help boost everything else in your life. So come on, come with us. It's super simple. ULA is always simple. 3 simple steps to a new life. Your life will be different in 7 months. I don't know why my friends are like, why 7 months, Darla? And I'm like, I don't know. It just is. It's different in 7 months. So just ask anybody in ULA. It's different in 7 months. I had a young lady come up to me at work this week and say, hey, Darla, I just remembered my sticker on your car. I have a goal on your car and I just already met it and it's only June. And I'm like, rock on, give me a high five. So like, come on, come do ULA, right? Come live ULA with us. So this framework works. To be a part of something bigger works. And to have another stream of income for you is really fun.
No doubt about it.
It's the best fun I'm having. You're not going to get rich quick. You got to learn to grow, and you be responsible for you and be able to share with other people that have different lifestyles and different things. So we're always lifting up others, and we know that you are where you are, not wherever you are right now, and whatever you're feeling is just where you are. It's not who you are.
That is so important. Say that again.
Where you are is just where you are. It's not who you are. So if you're feeling down, if you're feeling blue, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling I shoulda, woulda, coulda, just stop and come live ULA with us. We'll help you. So you can come with us now. A one-time enrollment fee of $77 gets you started with all of this app. It's a year-long transformation program. The $77 and the $47 a month is a year-long transformation program. If you want to be a member, this is what you're looking at. And it's super easy. And if you want to build a business with this or have another stream of income or share it with others, it's $50 annually. So $77 and $50 is $127 to get started right now, $47 a month. And what can you do to get $47 a month? Like how would you work that into your budget?
Right. Stop going to Starbucks.
Oh man.
What's that? 5?
That's not
5
fun.
days probably.
Yeah, like maybe one dinner at home. Maybe stop a subscription that you have coming that you don't really use. You know, there's lots of ways we can find $47 a month in your budget to figure that out. And if you're wanting to build a business with it, $47 is nothing. If you only did the 77 and the 47, it's like $640 or something like that. Math-wise, he does the spreadsheets. I don't. But to change your life, that's pretty inexpensive, right? It's totally affordable. And so if you really want to have another bonus on top of this, is you just share ULA with 3 more people and you will have that $47 a month waived. So you're doing 77 and 50, 127. I plan on never paying the $47 a
Right.
month. So $127 for a new income, sharing the world of ULA with others, having your life shared with someone else, bringing other people and letting them know they're a part of something bigger than you. It's just like, this is like priceless.
Right. So the difference in a member and ambassador is the member is utilizing the program to improve their life, and they're not earning any income. The ambassador is sharing it with other people. It has been so fantastic in their life, they're sharing it with other people. So there's just that $50 annual fee is the difference. And if the ambassador shares it with 3 other people that also do it, then there is a totally way. They don't even have a monthly amount that they pay.
That's
So
nice.
it's priceless.
Boom. Wow.
So here you can see the breakdown, the different things that you get. So what you saw was me designing my life blueprint and then getting to my breakthrough experience. And then after that, there's other steps, the personalized path and the daily tracker on your phone, the support groups. Every time somebody is paying for this each month, that is providing a meal to a child.
Mm-hmm. And there's 30-day money back guarantee. So
Right. If you try it and it's not for you, then you get your money back. So what have you got to lose?
How long did you have the book of ULA before we did anything with it?
You had the book for 5 years. So Darla brought the book home, and we've already talked about this slide. If you have 3 members, then you get then yours is free. Anyway, Darla brought the ULA book home 5 years ago, and she gave it to me. She said, "Oh, I met these guys. They're really great." And I looked at it, and honestly, I had been reading and listening to personal development books and tapes for 20 years.
Yeah, he's a great coach.
And so I opened the table of contents, and I looked down the table of contents. And I said, "Yeah, this looks good." And I read a little bit of the introduction by Kurt Warner and said, "Yeah, this is good." And we had to go do something else, and I set the book down. And 4 years later, they offered the opportunity to be coaches. And it really sounded like something that I wanted to do, but I have to really think about things. I don't just jump in
and
immediately.
I said, "Oh, that's fun. Let's do it."
So I told Darla
And
about
signed
it.
up.
And she thought it would be so much fun. She just signed up.
Yeah.
Well, I had to wait till the very last day of that month until I had really decided and researched it and looked at all the spreadsheets and what it was going to cost and how much it was going to be and what we were going to do with it and decide if it was worth it or not. And meanwhile, she's out there having fun telling people about it, right?
Right.
So now this new opportunity, you don't have to invest the kind of money that we did to take the training to become coaches, but that's open to you if you'd like to do that. This is just $47 a month, and you've got access to the whole framework on a computer and a phone that we had to read the book and write it down on cards and write on papers. And I've got a whole planner of stuff filled out and paper everywhere that we had to use. So now you've got this top level, brand new digital platform, and it's absolutely amazing. And you can improve your life with it. So together, we really can change the world with the word. So Darla, tell that story about Google 20 years ago.
Sure. So, if you, we met online 15 years ago. 17 years ago, you guys. On an online dating app. Seriously. 17 years ago, we're like pioneers.
We are.
Was that fun?
It was fun.
You knew you were in for it then.
Yeah.
See, that was fun then. So, way back then, we had to have Sprint. So, thank you, Sprint, for letting us be in love, because we talked on the phone for hours and hours and hours. And back then, you had to have the same phone plan to be able to have a free phone call. Yeah, you guys, you're lucky now. But I sound like somebody old, but it was only 17 years ago, right? Okay, so in that process of time, we have all this amazing technology. It's just made, gone and gone. Wouldn't you be excited if you were one of the first ones in on Apple? You guys, if you go anywhere in the world, 1 in 7 people would know what Apple is. Like, everybody has one of these or doesn't want one of these and has something else, right? If you go anywhere in the world, somebody knows 1 in 7 people will know what Amazon is, right? If you go anywhere in the world, probably 1 in 3 people might know what Google is. Well, the ULA guys, you saw those goal stickers on our bus and our rug, and we know what these goal stickers are. When the ULA guys make a goal, they meet it. And the whole thing of this framework and this digital platform is ULA Global. So they are planning on 1 billion people in the next 7 years will know ULA. And if you didn't know ULA before you started listening to us or someone else around our community, then get on board, because wow, like in the next 7 years, 1 in 7 people will know what ULA is. Come on. Like, it's a big deal. And we believe in it, and we've only had goodness from it. It's all good. It's all positive. The world needs more love. The world needs more positivity, and the world needs more fun. Like, we need to share this life with others, and we need to live differently on purpose with others. So that's what we're here for. There's so many people alive. We decided that we were going to live our life, right? We're living. Talk about having fun. So we live our life, right? So come live ULA with us.
That's right. You know, 2 years ago, I was overweight. I had chronic diseases.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying
Sort of.
to lose that weight in my own mind. I was
Sorta.
trying to do that. And it just wasn't working. And when we went to Ulapalooza 2019, and we got actual coaching from Dr. Dave and Dr. Troy, the light bulb went off.
Mm-hmm.
And I came back from there a changed man.
Mm-hmm.
I had just lost my father 2 weeks before that in the hospital. And Darla and I were there with him when he passed. And it was a sudden onset of pneumonia, and then 4 days he was gone. And when that room was emptied out, it was just Darla and I in there. I was left with his wallet and his car keys and his phone. And I looked at those 3 things and I thought, oh man, he's not going to use these anymore. He didn't take them with him to the next life.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, you know what? These 3 things are something I never leave home without. I do the pocket check every time before I go out the door. Do I have my keys, my phone, and my wallet, right? And you probably do too. Or you do the purse check, whatever, however you carry your things. And you know what? I was focused on the wrong things. I always had to have the latest smartphone. That's just, I love tech, and so I always had to have that. And I realized suddenly, you know what? That's not so important. and just spending my money or earning money in my business so that I can spend more money is not really what life is about. Life is about your family and your loved ones and the people that are important to you, your friends. When I was at Ulapalooza, my wheel for friends was just abysmal. And after just a few months of being introduced to other coaches and other people in the ULA community, I felt like I was a totally different person and had all kinds of friends. And that list now is just growing and growing and growing. I have so many friends. And so I want you to know that your life can be different. That's where I was. But I made a plan of where I wanted to go. And over the next year, 2020, during COVID, we went out and we walked almost every day. And we started changing our eating habits a little bit. And finally, after working on those things, like Darla said, 7 months later, into July,
It was 7 months.
I finally made a decision. You know what? I'm losing this weight. I had lost a little bit, but not everything that I wanted to do. And I finally made a decision. And I decided I was going to walk a 5K every day for 30 days. And I did. And I had so much fun doing it, I did it again, another 30 days for 60 days in a row. And then I took a day off.
And
Because
that's
I
okay.
need to have a different kind of fun. But then I started doing that on a very consistent basis. I started changing my eating habits. And when I went to the doctor in December, he said, you know what? Your latest readings of your A1C, you don't need to be on diabetes medication anymore. What have you been doing? And I told him what I've been doing and about this framework that I was using. And he asked for a copy of the book. So I took him a copy of the book. And he was amazed at the things in there. And now he's trying to live his life with those same principles too. So what I want you to know is, no matter where you are and where you want to go, you can get there if you're just patient with yourself and you take one step at a time. And you will reach those goals and dreams like you've always wanted to.
And I lost 20 pounds too.
That's right, she did. Because I was dragging her out to go walk every morning.
Drag is a fun word.
Yeah, that's a fun word. I wasn't really dragging her. Sometimes she was dragging me.
Yeah, no, I know. Good to have support.
It's great to have an accountability partner.
Yeah.
And that's what community is all about.
Yeah.
I have never in my life been a part of a community that is so encouraging and supportive.
Yeah.
Christy, you joined us. Do you have anything you want to say briefly, or the opportunity we give you to speak if you'd like to?
I just agree. Like, when you set your mind to your goals and you take action to get there, you're going to get it. And as long as you don't beat yourself up on the way, you're going to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve.
That's right. No doubt about it. It's not always easy, but you can do it.
But it's fun to reach your goals. And then you're like, yay, I did something, right? And so
Absolutely.
it gives you encouragement to keep going. So.
Well, congratulations on becoming a coach. I know you just completed that process today. We're so happy for you and proud of you.
Yay.
And looking
Thank
forward
you.
to working with you in the future.
Very fun.
Thank
So
you. I'm
whoever
so excited.
invited you, invite people to watch this. We know not very many people come on live first thing on a Saturday morning, and that's okay. But share it with your friends. Whoever brought you to this video, go back to them. They can help you get started with the ULA framework and be part of 1B7 with all of us.
That's right. And we hope you'll join us next time Until then, Christy, you want to do this with us?
Be grateful.
Yes.
Okay, you ready?
Have faith.
1, 2, 3.
Be grateful.
Be grateful.
Be grateful.
Have faith. And go
Go
get your
your
life.
ULA life.
All right.
Come on.
Great. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I have lost the mouse.
Oh.
I can't see it. It's gone.
We don't know where the mouse is. It ran away.
I don't have a cursor.
It ran
Well,
away.
I guess we wanted to have fun today, so here we are.
Click and then make it go.
No?
Ah, that's fun.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
fine.
I get to be your tech helper.
Let's see.
I love it.
Wait a
Here.
minute. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Oh my goodness. I can't even believe the cursor is gone. I can't end the I guess we're gonna be here forever, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's too cute. Hey, you guys, go have fun on Saturday.
So now we're back again, if you're still there, and we're going to finally end our broadcast. So be grateful, have faith, and be sure you know where your cursor's at, and go get your ULA life.
Have fun, you guys.